Hey traders, John Hell here. Hope you guys are doing well. Before in this video, I'm going to teach you one awesome trading technique, basically a trading technique you can use in your trading to find really good high probability targets where the market is likely to run to once a certain pattern is formed. So, and I'll share with you what I mean in this video. Before I start this video, guys, do not place a trade based on this video. This video here is educating you to help you become a much better trader. That's what this education is all about. Trading is risky and it can smack you around something severe and you can lose a lot of money. So trust me, I've been there, done that, and every day I do my best to keep away from that losing side and stay on that winning side. So, before I start, guys, first link in the description, I'm giving away a free trading course or free access to my trading course. And also links in the description if you want to get my coaching personally. Let's get straight into this video. Let me teach you this technique, this trading technique here. Now, what this trading technique is, it's more like a channel projected target, or this is like, how do you find it when a certain pattern forms? How do you find where the market is likely to run to? This is like more like, okay, this is forming right now, so we have a really good chance of running to a certain level, a certain target. And what that is this. Let me just bring this over here for a minute, all right? Let me just go over here. So one thing I want you guys to realize with this, right? So let me see if I can I want to bring these moving averages down here for a minute because there's no need to have them here. And you can use this on any market, guys, but this is actually quite a cool technique to say, okay, where is the market likely to run to? And where the market's likely to run to is twofold, right? So what you want is you generally want a few things. So let me use this bearish scenario here for a minute. Okay, this bearish scenario. So this bearish scenario is this. We have a high up here, and then we have a what? We have a high, we have a lower high, and we have a lower low. Make sense? And as this market starts to run down through here, as the market starts to run down through oops, wow, let me do that. As this market starts to run down through here, like, okay, we could be creating a lower high here. Where is this market likely to run to? So if you're just seeing that right there, right, as this is happening, like say right there, you're like, okay, where is this likely to run to? And what I like to do is this. So I like to extend this out. And so I will extend this out, say from there to there. So I'm going to extend this high, and I'm just going to connect this high point up here. What I'm going to do is I want to extend to the right. So I'm going to extend to the right through there, and I'm just going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to then create, we've got this high, we've got this, first we have a high, a low point, and a high point. If this market is likely to continue down, where is it likely to run to? Then we create a parallel trend line through here. All right, and what do? We just connect it through the lows of this point. You can see how we connected through there, connect through there. And then as this market starts to trend down, look where it actually gets down to, right? You actually can see how that there, the overall target, actually even down a bit more. The actual overall target was what? It actually, when it started to break down, it eventually got down to the trend line, right? And then we actually started bouncing back up. And so as we started bouncing back up, what actually happened? The market came down, and then we started to do what? We started to change directions again, right? So you can see here, right? Now we have this, now we actually, that was a down channel. Let me take this off. That was a down channel where the market was likely to run to. So, okay, we're saying, okay, now we have a high, and now we're actually forming a higher low. Where is the market likely to run to? So what we do at this time, we actually extend, or let me just, what you want to do at this time, you want to extend to the right. So I'm going to extend to the right, and that's all we can see, right? So now what you want to do is you want to just copy and paste or have a parallel trend line, but you want to extend that up to just the high point up through there. Make sense? So what we've done through here is we just said, okay, now we have this low point, we have this high point, and now we're actually coming down and we're forming a higher low. Where is the market likely to run to? So as you're seeing, you say, okay, well, we have a really good chance of running up to the top of this trend line through here. And now, and if we open this right up a bit more, and now as you can see, look what actually happened. We got to almost to the top of that. We actually got basically a centimeter or a few cents basically away from hitting that level through there, you know. And if I bring that down a little bit more so I can make my analysis look even more funkier, you know, somewhere around there. But you can see how, right, that it basically within a few cents got to the top of the trend line and then it went sideways, right? And then now are we going to break out again? So this is what I like. This is a very, very, very high probability pattern, meaning if you identify, if it's called a 1, 2, 3 pattern, we got 1, 2, and then 3, then the target would be 4, which would be the top of the trend line. If you can identify this point through here, at this point here, and you have a trading setup, well, now you know that you can actually set up a target. So, okay, we have a very high probability chance of running to the channel to there, and that's what I wanted to share with you in this video, guys. Here's one awesome trading technique that you can use in your trading. That whenever you're trading, you use this. Again, it's just by the charts, it's not by the indicators, and then we have a very high probability of running towards those certain levels.